We've gotten our first redwood log for the elite task in the Corrend area. I'm planning to just hang out here for a while we edit the previous video. Still at the redwoods for 200 logs chopped. Editing is done. We've got our new farming contract running. Let's go ahead and recall back to the nature altar, and let's see how far all of our Slayer essence can get us. Not even going as fast as possible, and we're keeping at a cool 12 mil XP an hour. And we end off just shy of level 79, about 3/4 of the way through 78. Not too bad, at least we can AFK Bloods now. Next up on our docket for ticking off tasks, we're gonna go ahead and smith 100 mithril bars, and then we can smith 1,000 mithril dart tips. We'll do another round of money making for 2 reasons. Number 1, in the gem store, we'll instead buy an onyx, knock out that task for 200 points. Let's see if chiseling it will end up doubling it for me. It did not. That's fine. I was hoping to get a Fury as well as a regen bracelet, but the Fury alone will be alright. Plus we don't even have the magic level to enchant them yet. But also on this inventory of diamonds, we should be able to drop our Slayer cape, get our next 99 in the bag with crafting done. Another 200 points here, and telegrab our cape back. Nice! It is still clean, as well as are the ones that we have in Death's Coffer. And now to finish off the rest of our tackle. I almost forgot we got 2 more whips during our Slayer grind. We'll come over and give them the Death's Coffer, that way we have a nice little backup for whenever we end up having our future deaths. Yes, sacrifice them, that way we can almost have 3 mil worth of backup. And when we were in the bank earlier, I saw I have enough crystals to finally get our arc light going, as well as the ability to wield it now. There is our arc light crafted, and I'm actually surprised you don't get a league task for wielding it. On to the next thing anyway. It's a little difficult to read, but we are up to 130 kudos now in the museum. I may as well go ahead and find a couple of more artifacts so we can tick off that diary achievement for Varrock, and open up the volcanic mine. Went ahead, decided to try it with only 8, and we already have the Sq'irkin symbol as well as the old coin, so we are done. Place in the coin and the symbol, we're up to 150. And the diary is to talk to Orlando Smith after 153. Let's get one more artifact. Why is this third one taking so long to find? There we go, you complain about it and you get the old Sq'irkin symbol. Place our last one we need into its display case, and we can speak to Orlando Smith downstairs once again to be able to get that hard task in Varrock done. Well, our internet yesterday decided to die for 16 hours, so we're doing another double day video. Welcome to day 29. Not bad, the next contract is a maple tree, so we'll start growing the sapling for the farming contract, get a mahogany seed going for the league task, and come plant an Irit seed so we can get that league task as well on our next visit to the farming guild. Maple tree is down, and we'll make a quick teleport over to Fossil Island so we can put down a mahogany tree as well. I need to bring a rake. Thinking about it, we'll also do some teak seedlings started. Mahogany is down, and we need 1 more ultra compost, so another stop to the bank. Clear out the patches while we're still waiting for our seedlings to grow. I have good timing with this. While we're waiting for these guys, let's go ahead and head over to Lumbridge. Clear out this tree patch while we're here, since I'll need it as well. I told you, as soon as I teleport, usually they grow. But let's talk to the sage, and I should be able to claim my combat achievement rewards from him. Perfect, so it looks like we have easy done. Recall on back to the trees. Let's get these guys down and composted. And while we're here, I just wanted to give a quick thank you for everybody who watches. On to the next task. I think for now we'll continue on doing the achievement diaries. We'll get the Belladonna patch set up for the diary tomorrow. Don't forget to compost it. We're gonna need some watermelons for a diary, so let's get these planted. We just got our willow sapling to grow, so let's go ahead and place it into the Varrock plot. I need to remember to use my secateurs on it for branches, as well as also it'll make it look a little better when we teleport here. At the top of Falador Castle, we can perform our skill cape emote, and knock out that elite task. Actually, searching in the bank, we have a spear already, and a watermelon. I can just get an empty sack from Sarah, fill it up over at the hay bales, and then I think I use it on the spear. I have to have a bronze spear. Jokers have them on a decent drop table, let's see if we can get one. Second kill and it's already in the inventory. Back to the Fallador farm, clear out another patch, use the hay sack on the spear, use the watermelon on the stick, and use the scarecrow on the flower patch. Medium task complete. May as well do the telly grab some wine since I already have the runes in my inventory. Another medium task done. Let's not forget to come by the crafting guild and get our skill cape. Perfect. Now we have a left click teleport to a bank. There's Skippy and the Mogre's mini quest complete. Buy a fishing explosive for what they're actually meant for rather than the Kraken update. Then we can come back down south, throw the explosive over at the fishing spot, and kill a Mogre. Medium Fallador task done. Okay, our inventory is pretty much set up to complete the medium Fallador diary, so let's just start with the piece of gold right here. I really need to level up my mining. There we go, medium task done. Come on into the chemist's house, then light the bullseye lantern, and that should be another one. Talk to Sir Tiffy, get our initiate set, make our way to the grapple shortcut to knock that one out, and back down should complete it. There we go. Pickpocket a guard for another medium task. Enter into the dwarven mine and sneak our way down south a bit to come through this crevice. Chalk off another task out of the medium Fallador diary. Chop a willow log and burn it as well for another medium task. Finally come up to the druid circle and throw on our initiate armor. Drain our prayer down so we can pray at the altar and get our last medium task, aside from the fruit basket that we're waiting on the willow tree for. This ideally should be our last inventory in the Motherlode mine for now. We're just over the halfway to full prospectors, so I'm ready to move on to something else. I think if I've grabbed a lockpick at some point in our adventure, I'm ready to teach myself how to do some new content. We return to Port Piscarilius. And in the big old dining hall on the east side of town, we can find Captain Khaled, and he wants an artifact from the northern house in the residential district. So there's a guard on this dock that we can trick into looking south so he'll never catch us, but since I don't really feel like teleporting, we'll just run to the north. I believe this is the house that I want, so I only need to watch out for the patrolman. Or woman. This feels very akin to Sorceress's Garden from earlier. Will she walk past me? Perfect. So that one I don't want to try to fix up on the northern dock, but on the southern dock we can manipulate this guy fairly easily. I believe the trick is to just walk under him and click the ladder. And now when we run down, he is stuck facing over here to the west and he will not catch us. And we can just pass by home free as long as she is not watching us. Right idea, I just need to have a safe spot to run past him from. So if we were here, and we did this pattern, more than likely it's running next to him. So we'll just mark this tile right here so we know to click this before we run past. Let's come back to the captain and get another task. Heading back to the southeastern house, we get to test our new spots. So we'll come upstairs, picklock the drawers, go back down, wait for the patrol woman to run here, underneath the patrolman, click the ladder, back down, click, wait. Once she turns around, we'll click the square. Now we run across. We're home free and that is easy enough. Yeah, I don't want to mess with teleporting and running back. There's our first artifact. We haven't spent that much time over here doing this, and we've pretty much learned it. If you're down at these two, you just go east. Anything else, run north. The far one down here has one that patrols in a circle. You can just run around straight up to here to be safe. Both of these houses are the same. Start off behind the wall. You can just run there straight from the ladder. Wait for this one to go north and this one to head east, and then click on the tile that's in between these boxes. Once the further one comes, wait for it to pass you, and you're home free here. If you have the middle house, you can just run to behind that pillar, run to behind those, avoid the couple of guards along the way, and as long as you don't cut behind this house, you should be home free. Because if you go that way, it'll put you too close to these guards, and they might catch you. There's artifact 15, we're halfway to the 30. Let's grab another artifact here, hop on around the guards for the last time, and returning to Captain Khaled again should give us our 30 artifacts turned in for a total of 90 league points. It also bumped us up to 91 Thieving, back into Pyramid Plunder once again. Come into Floor 8 for what is going to be the first of probably many times, and we can finally loot the Grand Gold Chest at the end of Pyramid Plunder for the first time ever in my RuneScape career. I guess you don't have to play the guessing game for the last floor's doors. Good to know. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us today. I'm going to keep doing some AFKing in the Motherlode mine, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to see you guys with 180 nuggets for the full Prospector's outfit. But otherwise, here's my favorite comment from the previous week. Leave a comment on any of my videos if you want to be featured at the end of the next one, and I hope you have a good rest of the day, everybody.